Alright, listen up, gang. This video is for Christmas noobs. If you just got this game, it is Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way, gang. I hope everybody had such a blessed holiday, man. Get to spend it with your loved ones. I hope everybody had the day they hoped they were going to. Anyways, look, this is for Christmas noobs. If you're not a Christmas noob, just hang around if you want. If not, bro, get rocks, because this is for the newbies, all right? I'm going to go over everything you need to do before you start getting into this game, so you don't get absolutely thraxed the second you start, okay? I wish somebody did this for me back in the day. Nada, bro, but I've been playing the game for like 20 years, so whatever. All right, so we're going to start off with our settings, okay? This is going to help if you are on console, if you're on PC, it doesn't matter. We're going to start with settings. I'm going to go through all the separate things you need to do, and then I want to cover some classes. I want to put you on some game, on some guns you need to start leveling up ASAP, okay? I'll also talk at the end of the video how to level up these guns fast. If anything in this video is not clear to you, go on my channel. You will see each individual thing we will actually cover in this video, like with its own video. You know, for each setting, we're going to go and do one video. Hopefully this is a one-stop shop for everybody, all right? Controller settings. So if you're new to Call of Duty, obviously you're going to want to be able to change this. Like if you play Siege a lot, you get into COD, the sensitivities are quite different. Me personally, I'm rocking tactical flip. What that's going to do is it's going to flip the right stick in the B or circle button on your controller for slide and melee. So you will slide with the stick. You want that. There's slide canceling in Call of Duty. You're going to want to have that enabled. So make sure you have tactical going. Flipped for me, I play on a PlayStation Scuff, the PS4 Infinity for you. I have the bumpers where I shoot and the triggers for my secondaries. By default, you shoot with the triggers. Back in the day on PS3, you shot with the bumpers. It just felt more comfortable. But I will say, when I use my Xbox Scuff, wherever it is, I have no idea where that thing is. It's somewhere around here. I use the triggers on that controller. I don't use the bumpers on that one. So on your Deadzone, if you don't know what this is, essentially you want these two numbers as low as you can without hitting any stick drift. So on left stick minimum, I have that set to 4, and on right stick minimum, I have that set to 4. So when you look at this graph, there's no movement when I touch my controller, or not touch, you know, there's nothing going on. But if I were to move the joystick, now you see it. If I were to go over here and turn my Deadzone down to 2, maybe there's a little bit of stick drift. There's actually not. My controller must be beast. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of stick drift right there. Nothing too crazy, but it's there. But you want to make that number as low as possible. I've always run 4. It's a safe bet. I don't feel the need to really adjust that too much by any means, so we're just going to keep that at 4. I could rock a 3, honestly. We're going to stay at 4, though. Anywho, make that as low as you can without stick drift. Going over to graphics, this is where, wait, we skipped the whole joint, bro. We're getting way too ahead of ourselves. Under controllers on aiming, I play a 6.6 sensitivity. It's perfect. It's not too fast, not too slow. I turn on people constantly. Every video, I'm sure I turn on somebody with a 6.6. It goes all the way to 20. There's no need in doing that. You're compensating for something if you're going to 20, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. What you want to do, though, is you're going to want to go to custom. This by default is going to be set to 1.20. Set that to 1.0, then change your sensitivity to 6. That way you have no multipliers. It doesn't speed up as you're looking around. It's a constant 1 sensitivity, and that's going to be a 6. Sensitivity multipliers are all going to be set at 1. Aim response curve type, go ahead and put this on dynamic. It'll be set to standard. Trust me, dynamic is what you want. ADS sense multiplier focus, set that to 0.95. Transition timing on instant. Custom sensitivity presume. You're trying to be a dog. If you want people in every video calling you a hacker, change your ADS low zoom and 2 to 3 times to 0.93. Everybody said, oh, you use a Cronus, you got aim. Whatever, bro. Kick rocks. 0.93 is the precision you need with the aim assist to have that gorilla grip. You heard me? You need that stat. Target aim assist on. Aim assist type default. Third person aim assist. Corrective type is going to be just set to assist. We want no motion sensing aiming. Going over to gameplay, automatic tack sprint. Go ahead and pop that on. What that's going to do, every time you push your left stick forward, you will automatically be in a tactical sprint. You don't have to spam your stick in to make it go. Set your slide dive behavior to slide only. Dolphin diving is a thing of the past. Slide only is what we want. Plunging underwater free. Sprinting door bash on. Ledge climb behavior mantle only. Aim down sights behavior hold. Equipment behavior hold. Prioritize interact right here. That's a huge one. Armor plate behavior apply all. You can always cancel the animation. Go ahead and set it to apply all. C4 detonation, I have it on grouped. Manual fire behavior hold. This is a new setting to COD. Even if you've played COD, you're a Christmas noob. This is new to COD just in general. If you're using a burst gun, you don't have to pull the trigger over and over. Hold it down, it shoots like an automatic. It is an absolute deal breaker, bro. Go ahead and put that on hold. And then I guess these last few settings, you have like your ping wheel and stuff like that. I don't really mess with any of that. Leave that where it is. Let's go to graphics. Now, if you're on PC, this is going to look very similar. If you're not on PC, you're not going to have everything I'm about to show. With graphics, I like to just kind of scroll through. You can pause the video and change it as you go. There's nothing really too crucial in here. The biggest thing I like to reiterate, if you are on PC, NVIDIA Reflex low latency on, you have off, on, and then on plus boost. I am currently rocking a Ryzen 7 of some sort and a 3080 Ti. I run on. If your PC specs, or if you're not pulling at least a 3080 Ti 3090, you do not need to keep it on. You need it on plus boost. If you're using a 3080 Ti 3090, a 4090, whatever, go ahead and bump that to on. But anything below those cards, on plus boost. So 20 series cards, a 3060, a 3070, even a 3080, on plus boost. If you got a 3080 Ti and higher, on. You do not want to put those on your GPUs. My 3080 Ti is an EVGA. I have it set to overclock, like completely on the card. I'm looking at it right now. There's a switch that has it overclocked. If I put it on plus boost, I'm actually going to hurt performance on this card because it is going to get so hot. It's already pushing itself to the limit. You do not want to throttle that card any more than it's going to perform. The beefier the card, the more it's going to naturally perform because it's more likely going to be more beefy than the CPU. If you have a lower GPU on the spectrum, your CPU might be taking more workload than you realize. If you put on plus boost, now you're just working CPU to death or GPU to death. It can't keep up. So you need to have on plus boost on cards under a 3080 Ti. I'm just gonna summarize it there. I know that gets a little confusing. I probably made it way more confusing than it had to be. If you have the ability to play at 1440p, do it. If you're on console, if you cannot achieve 120 frames at 1440, don't do that. Only on PC you want to play 1440 if you can achieve good frames. The sharpness resolution you get in this helps with Warzone so much. Like, it sounds silly, but from 1080 to 1440 changed my game completely. You see so much more that you couldn't see before. Stuff doesn't blend in as much as it did. Fidelity, XCast, this is all preference right here for the upscaling and sharpening. I have my settings though that throughout this for maximum FPS. I don't care about the aesthetic. I don't want the game to look super gorgeous. I want to run in, get the best frames, get the most kills, get a dub, and get out. Christmas noobs, here we go. We got field of view, FOV, 120. Don't go any lower than that, bro. 120 and set it to affected. Give yourself the biggest possibility of seeing a target before they see you. Set it to 120, and you'll see you have an independent and an affected. Option affected makes it to where when you ADS, your sight will actually be smaller. It'll be way out in front of you. You get less visual recoil when you do that. Take it a step further. Weapon field of view. If you set it to wide, it'll be at default. Set it wide, it makes your gun even smaller, even less visual recoil. That helps so much when you're trying to fry out. Go ahead and turn world motion blur, weapon motion blur, and film grain completely off. And you want to make sure your camera movement's on least. It'll be on 100 by default. Go ahead and set it to 50. Set it to least. We don't want that going crazy. Inverted flashbang. So when you get flashed, instead of your screen flashing white, it flashes black. It saves your eyes, especially if you play in like a dark room, whatever. You don't want to get blinded every time you flash. Turn that on, save your eyeballs. Audio settings aren't too crazy in this game. I've been playing headphone bass boost. I use Astro A40s with a mix amp, so I kind of have a custom like mix amp configuration to this game that I'm rocking right now. So you have a few options in here. Headphone plus bass boost is going to be your best option. Make sure it's on stereo. I have music turned off, game dialogues turned down. You don't want the dialogue overbearing footsteps, or maybe someone's pushing you and they call it a precision. I'd rather be able to hear footsteps than the precision airstrike above, whatever. Effects volume, I'm going to keep that at 100. Voice chat at 50. Cinematic and word tracks all down. I have proximity chat off. If you are here to play casual, you want to do good, you don't care, proximity chat's a lot of fun. You hear teams when they're near you. If they're talking in game, you can hear them and all their antics. You can hear their plays. For me, I just hear like a lot of really offensive things I don't on the channel, and some people just have like really bad mics, bro. I swear I heard this kid like he was on a Connect mic. Like there's no way he wasn't on a 360 Connect mic. It was the craziest thing I'd ever heard. I turned it off that day, but I definitely left Last Words voice chat on. I want those hot mics 100%. This channel was built on hot mics. Reduce tinnitus sound. Whenever you get flashed or stunned, there's a loud ring. If you turn this on, it gets rid of that ring. So you'll actually, if you are super flashed, you have a chance. Like you have a chance to hear where they are and maybe get the kill based on the sound if you have a solid headset. Hit marker sound effects, I've set to Modern Warfare. You can set them to classic if you like. And that's really it. I guess the last thing would be on interface, HUD bounds. All right, when you get a game, 90% of the time you're gonna do this right here. You're gonna make the HUD as big as you possibly can. Oh, I need to make it fill. Hell no, bro. When you're playing COD, pull it in as far as you can. So your mini map isn't way out here in left field. It's right here. Your mini map's here. Your place here. Everything is right here. So you're not having to trace your eyes across the entirety of the screen to get anything done. Everything's really close in this 4-corner proximity. I'm telling you, that is key. You gotta get that going. Set your minimap shape to square. It's noticeably bigger on square. If you look at the picture right above me, you can see in the top half of this photo, you see a lot more than what you see over here in that circle. So right here, square. Set it and make sure minimap rotation is on. Horizontal compass is on. Everything else should be default at that point. We're gonna cover some classes real quick. Let's see. Going over to Battle Royale here. Get on over to Warzone. I'm gonna show you the gang what you need to rock here. I'm give you some ideas. So right now, these are two of my favorite guns to rock. We got the WARZONE. Here are the attachments for that gun. If you want to take a screenshot of this screen grab, so you know, okay, I need to level up this to get this. That go ahead and grab that. The WARZONE's great. We got the WSP Swarm, super awesome, super fast moving gun. We got this is essentially the PKM. It's called the Puliamont 762. Go ahead and grab that. That's a super good class. This is the WSP9. Absolutely slept on. This is probably one of my favorite guns to run right now as a secondary. What else do we have? We have the Cat AMR. This is a sniper. If you're a sniper guy, this is your one-shot sniper. There's actually one thing you can't see. I guess here, we just move the frame. Let's see if we can't move the actual camera. Here we go. Boom. That's going to be the quick bullet you want to unlock. And then we have one more gun that's going to be the Striker. Let's see. Here are the attachments you're going to want on that. If you're having trouble winning gunfights as well, gang, you can go over to whatever weapon you want. Hold Y or triangle on your controller. It's going to bring you into a firing range where you can actually test these gun builds and test your recoil patterns. We actually practiced that the other day. I'm going to cover everything here, bro. We're 14 minutes deep. If you want to know how to control recoil for a gun in COD, aim at the wall in the firing range. Do not hold the joystick and just shoot. Shoot straight up and down. And what you're going to see is that is your recoil pattern. If you do this in reverse, you will have laser beam aim where everyone's like, oh, this guy's cheating. You can control the hell out of that pattern. So you got tight groupings. So then when you get out into the field, you're going absolutely crazy. Crazy, bro. I hope this helps the Christmas noobs, man. I hope to catch you out there. And that's on baby, because I'm not holding back. But get to grinding. All right, let me know in the comments down below if you are new, if this helped you, man. Be sure to hit that sub. I drop videos like this all the time, teaching people how to get better, keeping people updated on the best classes, anything like that. You're going to want to follow me through the new year because you know we are about to go crazy. I appreciate anybody who's still watching at this point, man. Thank you all so much for the love and support, and I'll catch you tomorrow with another banger. Let's get it, gang.